I think the most awesome story today, as far as Trump goes, was, this guy, one of Trump's lawyers, was on the morning shows, like Meet the Press, and, it was on like a CNN show. And each time he said the same thing, and what he said, I love this. It's so typical. He said that Trump is not under investigation now. That even though that Trump tweeted that he was under investigation, that tweet was just about the story that the Times wrote, and that Trump really isn't under investigation. Really. It doesn't matter what Trump says. It doesn't matter what his lawyer says. We can't believe anything from Trump or any of Trump's surrogates. It doesn't matter, because one thing is said and then somebody else says another thing. This looks so bad for our country. You can't take the president at his word. It's clear that the guy just has like no problem with lying, and the White House just lies for him too. Unbelievable. So Trump says one thing, and then his lawyers turn around and say, the opposite. It's such a fucking joke. When will it end? It will end when Donald Trump is impeached. And I'm hoping, this is my hope, that he's going to try and get rid of Robert Mueller. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Other people pronounce it Robert Mueller. It's Mueller. That's what I think. And I think that will get the Republicans to be like, hey, wait a minute. This is fucked up. And then once we get rid of Trump, things will change. I think that the stock market will change. I think a lot of stuff is going to change. It will be better for the country if Pence was the president. And please understand that me and Pence, like Pence, what he says, like, I have very few of the same values as Pence, But I know that Pence isn't crazy. And if Pence says something, he's going to sort of like stick to what he's saying, not just like switch on a dime. That's right. Trump is not being investigated now. That's what Trump says. But you know what? Trump is being investigated, and everybody knows it. It's the truth. And even before Trump was being investigated, his campaign was being investigated. That's the point. It's Trump's campaign was being investigated, not him personally. Now, he personally is being investigated, but his lawyer's saying he's not. Even though that Donald Trump says that he is being investigated now. He said that he's being investigated by the guy who told him to fire Comey. That's Rod Rosenstein. That's another name people keep mispronouncing. Rosenstein, I believe. Trump is being investigated. It's a fact. Well, it's not really a fact, is it? It's just been in the New York Times and other papers. He's being investigated personally.